Hello, welcome everyone. Well, in our previous video, we have done some little harder questions. Here, we have the worksheets of KS3 level. So if you're not good at these type of questions, so this is the best thing. And if you are doing right now KS3, then definitely it's going to help you. I'm starting with the first question. It's 5x equals 2x plus 14. And as I told you, either you can do subtracting 2x to both the side and find the answer, or I stick to transposing. So I am transposing here, and it will become 5x minus 2x equals 14. So 5x minus 2x equals 14, or I can say my next step would be 3x equals 14. And dividing both the sides by 3, I'll get finally x equals 14 over 3. That's my final answer. Moving on to the next question. 2 equals 6x minus 4. So I am transposing 4 onto left hand side, and while transposing, don't forget to change the sign. It's always about changing the sign while transposing. Don't change the sign while cross multiplication. It's only done while transposing. So 2 plus 4 equals 6x. So this will be 6 equals 6x. And now dividing both the sides by 6, you'll get x equals 1. Now moving on to the next question. So third one is 17y equals minus 10y plus 100. Let me transpose it onto left hand side. It will give me 17y plus 10y, because on transposing the sign changes. So 17y plus 10y equals 100. This will be 27y equals 100. And on dividing both the sides by 27, we'll get y equals 100 over 27. So finally, y equals 100 over 27 is the final answer. Moving on to the next one, 12x equals negative 13x plus 65. Well, I have to again transpose it onto left hand side. I will get 12x plus 13x equals 65. 12x plus 13x is 25. So it's 25x equals 65. And now I have to divide both the sides by 25. So x equals 65 over 25. And on further simplifying it, I'll get 13 over 5. Moving on to the next one, which is E. 6x minus 4 equals 16. So I need to transpose this onto the right hand side. It will give me 6x equals 16 plus 4. And 6x equals 20. And x equals, dividing both the sides by 6, I will get 20 over 6. And on a further simplification, when I'll cancel out it by 2, I will get x equals 10 over 3. So my answer is x equals 10 over 3. This one, if you remember, in my second video of linear equations, I have explained that some question you will find on expanding the brackets. The brackets are there. So you just have to expand it. While expanding, you have to multiply every number that's inside the bracket with a number outside. So I have to multiply 8 with x, which is 8x, and 8 with 1, which is 8, equals 10. Transposing 8 onto the right hand side, I will get 8x equals 10 minus 8. 8x equals 2. And now dividing both the sides by 8, I will get x equals 2 over 8. And on further simplification, I will get x equals 1 over 4. The next is same, we have to expand the brackets. 9 times m minus 7 equals 49. So on expanding, I will get 9m minus 63 equals 49. Now transposing 63 onto the right hand side, we will get 9m equals 49 plus 63. So 9m equals 112. And finally, m is equals to 112 over 9, which then cannot be simplified further. So we will leave it like this. Next is, again, it's about expanding. So 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 5 is 15 plus 4 equals 32. Let me simplify it further. So 15 plus 4 is 19. So 13x plus 19 equals 32. Now transposing 19 there. So 3x equals 32 minus 19. 3x and 32 minus 19 is 13. So finally, dividing both the sides by 3, I will get x equals 13 over 3. Next, 12 minus, and we have a bracket. 5 times x is 5x, negative 5x. Negative 5 times negative 8 is plus 40, equals negative 15. Now, 12 plus 40 is 52. Minus 5x equals negative 15. Transposing 52 onto right hand side, minus 5x equals minus 15 minus 52. This is minus 67. And dividing both the sides by negative 5, final answer will be x equals 67 over 5. This cannot be simplified, so we will leave it like this. Now, the next is also about expanding the brackets. So this will be 6 times x is 6x. 6 times 7 is 42. And 9. Now transposing 42 onto the right hand side, 6x equals 9 minus 42. Then 6x equals 9 minus 42 is minus 33. X equals, dividing both the sides by 6, minus 33 over 6, which then can be simplified. I can divide both the sides by 3. I will get x equals negative 11 over 2. Moving on to the next question. 16 times 5 is 80. 16 times minus x is minus 16x, and this is 42. Transposing 80 onto the right hand side, I will get minus 16x equals 42 minus 80. Minus 16x is equals to minus 38. And now dividing both the sides by 16, x is equals to 13 over 16. I can further simplify it as 19 over 8. So final answer is x equals 19 over 8. Moving on to the next question. 7x plus 6 in brackets 3x minus 4 equals 56. So this will be 7x plus 6 times 3 is 18x. 6 times 4 is minus 24 equals 56. Then it will be 18 plus 7 is 25x minus 24 equals 56. Let me transpose this onto the right hand side. 25x equals 56 plus 24. This is 80. So x equals 80 over 25, which then can further be simplified as, when I simplify it will give me 16 over 5. So x equals 16 over 5. Now comes the type of questions where you will find the fractions. So this one is pretty simple. X over 5 equals 8. Either you can cross multiply or simple multiply both the sides by 5. So x over 5 equals 8 actually. So if I multiply both the sides by 5, my final answer will be x is equals to 8 times 40. 8 times 5, which is 40. So x equals 40. Similarly, for the next one, I need to multiply both the sides by 2 or cross multiplying. I will get my answer as m equals 12. And this is the case where both the types, in my second video, I have described when you have the fractions on both the sides, the simplest thing is just cross multiply. This thing quickly gives you answer. So m over 6 equals 1 over 3. So I just need to cross multiply. This will give me 3m equals 6, and dividing both the sides by 3, m equals 2. So final answer is m equals 2. Moving on to the next question. Now this one, we have fraction on one side and an integer on another side, which is very simple to solve. That means multiplying both the sides by 12, or you can cross multiply it with 12 into 7. So x equals 12 into 7, which will give you 84. So answer is 84. Next is the same. I need to multiply 6 to both the sides. It will give me x equals 9 into 6, which is 54. Next is again, it's exactly the same. That means I need to multiply both the sides by 8, and it will give me x equals 5.6 into 8, which is finally x equals 44.8. So x equals 44.8. Next is, again we have to multiply both the sides by 9. It will give me x equals 9 into negative 12, which will give me negative 108. The next is again multiplying both the sides by negative 5. X equals, or as I told you, if you have fractions, keep that in mind to minimize your steps. If you have fractions on both the sides, I would prefer cross multiplication. You can do multiplying both the sides by negative 5, then with negative 10, or directly cross multiply. You will get 10x equals 5. And finally, dividing both the sides by 10, you will get minus 5 over 10, or x equals negative half. Moving on to the next question. Again, fractions on both the sides. Cross multiplication, I'll do like this. So 3x equals negative 12, and dividing both the sides by 3, x is equals to negative 12 over 3, which is negative 4. Then I can say cross multiplying it or multiplying both the sides by 3. It will give me directly answer as x equals 36 into 3, which is 108. So x equals 108. So that's it for today. The rest of the questions we will do in part 2. So if you want to enroll yourself for one-on-one live online classes or for group classes, you can just email us at exactacademy@gmail.com, and classes are starting at just £5 per hour, which is very reasonable. So that's it. Thank you. Have a great day.